The Flash, Season 6, Episode 6, title License to Revenge. Sorry, I can't do a Sean Connery impression. I just can't. But anyway, how I announced the title of this episode, it is a very heavily James Bond spy type of thing, where Barry goes on a case of Ralph's. I try and find this woman named Sue Diffney, and they fall into going undercover in a casino party that is filled of like henchmen and henchmen and mob busters and evil dictators and all those things, and it's just this most of fun. I mean, they know it's fun, the ridiculous of it. I mean, Ralph is, camping it up with the James Bond witnesses. I mean, he does the whole shaken, not stirred. Or how he says his name, how he introduces himself. Barry at the end does the same thing. Barry at the end does the whole Allen. Barry Allen. Or, Ralph case, it's Diffney. Ralph Diffney. And you're just like, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? And it is. You get the trap, you get like the evil trap, that you got the laser, because Ralph makes a Goldfinger reference with the whole, do you expect me to talk? And he expects the bad guy to say, no, Mr. Dick, I expect you to die. And it's like, no, he doesn't say that. He says, I expect you to fly. And Ralph is like, come on, it's die, not fly. It's from Goldfinger. Jeez. Like, oh, okay. I mean, in a way, we know what Ralph's favorite James Bond movie is. It's Goldfinger, because he even does the whole shocker. He even says a shocking thing. I just find it fun because of the James Bond stuff and how self-aware he is. Even Ralph is like, okay, dude, you really need to calm down to this whole Bond cliche. We even had the exact plot of like, hey, how to destroy our enemies? We have a missile that is attached to a satellite, and if we press this button, there's these missiles are going to fire down to our enemies and go kablooey. So all that. I mean, it's a lot. I'm like, okay, I'm just biting all this cheese. I'm just like, oh, this is so good. I was like, am I such a sucker? A, for the spy genre, and 2, into James Bond type of mass stuff. Answer, yes and yes. The Noel comment. I mean, we have Ultraviolet in this episode, which, funny enough, when she showed up in, I think, episode 2, I said, oh, she looks like a Mortal Kombat character. Guess what happened? They referenced Mortal Kombat. I'm like, I don't know if the CW is watching my stuff or someone else online have referenced. She looks like a Mortal Kombat character or has, great minds think alike. But, the gay references. And the whole combat, even the finish him. Anyway, all that. So yeah, I'm digging all the records and stuff, and even the music that is in the final actor scene is kind of neat. It's like it's bonding, it's spy layer, and so it's like a little bit. I think it's Muse they use a little bit. But yeah, I dug up the Barry and Ralph stuff, the main plot of it. All the side stuff dealing with Nash, trying to enter the vault that the monitor is in, knowing that the monitor is just he's a false god, as he likes to call him. So you go that story was kind of neat. The story I was like, okay, this might be a little bit weak, is this whole thing of like, the guy who was making all the black holes back in episode 1, he comes back as himself, and he's wanting to ask this girl on a date. So Basile is going to read the girl's mind to let him know what she's thinking. And I'm like, you know what? I get it. Like, we're getting a very cheesy episode, right? I mean, it's all that. But this, I found that element. I was like, can we go back to lasers and the Flash and all that kind of thing attached to a big share and all that kind of stuff. Can we do that, please? Because I wish I could just miss all this stuff. It's one of those things like, oh, I like this, but I don't like that, or didn't really care about it as much. But yeah, this episode is fun. Dude, you really need to calm down with the Bond quotes, man. I want to do a Bond quote, but despite this thing, but all I will say, got it. This episode was in a flash. No, step up. No, that sucks. That's the sucks one. Anyway, it's a good episode. I like it.